It's 20 years to the day since the murder of the teenager Stephen Lawrence in South London. It wasn't until last year that two of Stephen's killers were brought to justice. Today, his family and friends, as well as the leaders of the three main parties in Westminster, attended a memorial service. His mother, Doreen, said that Stephen had paid the ultimate sacrifice. John Brain reports.
Few of them knew him in life, but they gathered to remember a young man whose death has had such an impact on public and political life. For 2 decades, the face of Stephen Lawrence has looked out from our newspapers and television screens, a reproach for a society that failed to protect him and then failed for so long to deliver him justice. His family are still suffering and still angry.
Over the years, as a family, we have mourned in our separate ways, not daring to speak out loud about our feelings. My pain is raw, and that of my children.
When is enough enough? I say enough is enough when everybody who's responsible for my brother's crime is committed and behind bars. That's when enough is.
Stephen Lawrence's death was described as a murder which scarred the conscience of the nation. And as his memorial service is held here today, it's clear from the continuing controversy that those scars haven't yet fully healed. The teenager's murder here in South London and the botched police investigation that followed has prompted 20 years of soul-searching about race relations in Britain. Today, the Prime Minister claimed there's been a monumental change.
Well, it's a change, obviously, has taken place since that dreadful murder 20 years ago, a change in policing. But perhaps as important is the change in culture of just not accepting racism in our country.
And you don't know where you live? But critics say progress is too slow. They point to the controversial tactic of stop and search, for example. According to new research, in the year to 2000, nearly 1 in 20 black people were stopped. In the past decade, that figure has actually doubled to 1 in 10.
The police service and the criminal justice system, full stop, is still institutionally racist. And I think if you look at the fact that government reports show that black people have very, very different experiences, negative experiences.
I recognise a lot of what the Black Police Association and indeed other people are saying about how we police London, but also say that we've made a lot of progress while saying there's more to do.
And for Stephen's family, the most important thing the police must do is secure convictions of all the men involved in the teenager's death. John Brain, BBC News, Central London.